Quarter Scale Gravedigger Part 9. Well, I hate to say it again, but not a whole lot of progress has been made since the last video. I'm testing a video camcorder that a friend of mine loaned me. Thanks, Rick. So hopefully I'll be able to get a 5 or 6 minute video and not have to talk so fast and record so quick. I went to my plastics company that's helping me out with the body a few weeks ago, Virginia Industrial Plastics, and we decided that it's best not to make a one-piece body. I know it would be cool to have a one-piece quarter scale body, but with the complexities of what's required of the mold, not to mention the pressure that is put on the mold by the plastic. There's per square foot, there's 1,700 pounds of pressure put on this mold, and the top here is about 2 square feet. So if you imagine 3,400 pounds being placed on this thing, it would collapse like a potato chip. Now, I did have the inside filled with additional layers of wood, like you see down the bottom there, and filled it all the way up to the top, but even still, the best way would be to turn the thing upside down and fill it with a resin or something to make sure that it's not going to collapse. Plus, with the seams that I have here, even if I fill those up with body putty, the body putty is going to stick to the plastic when it's vacuum formed, and when the body is pulled off, it's going to take the Bondo with it and deteriorate the wood, and you can see all the gaps there that are going to be difficult to make perfect. So it was decided to do it in separate pieces, which is the way the real gravedigger is put together anyway. So that's not too bad. So if I yank this back, you can see the front piece. The front hood and fenders will be one piece. Also, with all the Bondo I have on it, the less Bondo I have, the better. Because with the reaction of the heat between the hood, or between the wood, which is different than the way it reacts to the Bondo will eventually peel away, and then it's gonna look terrible. So I also have to try to get as much Bondo off of the mold as I can. Here's the headlight bezel. So I have one piece done. So then moving on to the truck. Again, not a whole lot has been done with this. I've been focusing mostly on the body. There's the Conley. Still have to redo shocks for the rear. It's a bit too springy. I made oil filled for the front. I need to do the same thing for the back. Sway bars. 1/4 inch thick sway bars really do the trick. And now I have a new driver. Yes, indeed. That other guy went to run with Tom Mentz, if you can believe that. So this guy's really cool. There's a front body clip that I did. It's hard to tell because it's clear. We'll pull that off. So I want to make aluminum mounts to mount the reservoirs to the chassis there instead of those electrical zip ties. Need to mount the servos for the steering, and here's one of the quarter scale servos that fits inside the axle tube that I'm using. So that's why I picked that size rectangular tubing for the front axle. Got the steering connected, but I've got to rig up a way to mount the servos and come up with a servo saver. Not to mention the engine mount and brakes. Oh my gosh. There you can see the drive shaft going to work. And I need to rig up a reduction box from the output from the engine to the transfer case because I want torque. Right now the gearing is at 12 to 1, which at 9,500 RPM is going to be about 35 miles per hour, which is too fast for a 100-pound vehicle. I want torque. I don't want speed. I'm hoping this thing will pull a wheelie off the starting line in typical grave digger style. And I got to do a whole new exhaust. That doesn't quite fit right into the chassis. That was meant for another project that was started and not completed. So, got a long way to go. And as you've heard before, to be continued.